Okay, and we are live again.
We are live?
Well, let me get rid of this. I don't know. There we go.
There you go. All right, so we're back. Double check and make sure we're back live.
Let me check the old phone skis.
All right, you ready, Shoddy?
Okay, and we are in.
All right, we're back. We had to. It was so crucial with Rashad coming to the mic that it almost like shut down the internet, bro.
Yeah. You almost broke our podcast, man.
I apologize.
Yeah, you can.
A hot outfit.
Yeah, you can move that mic closer to your face. It moves. There you go.
All right, is this good?
Yeah, I think he's a little too quiet.
All right. I'll talk a little louder.
Yeah, it kind of helps best if you talk like almost as if you're about to make out with it. Yeah.
It's not my type, though.
No. It's never your type, but you're at the bar.
Well, I've had worse, though. So.
That is correct. What's up, Shad?
It's going to be hard to hear you guys, so
Yeah.
So what? I'll do some sign language. So what's the outfit? What is your Halloween costume today, buddy?
It's either a
It's
either a 70s dad that just got divorced and right back into the market, or sweet Haji, male prostitute.
So this is a very
Nice.
versatile. I'm just don't even worry. I'm just trying to focus
Okay.
that. This is a very versatile costume. So this costume can be multiple things at once.
This is my dad's clothes, so.
Oh,
yes.
hell yeah.
I mean, if you want to get the whole like.
We do. Let me see what you're working with, buddy. Make sure. Remember, you got tripwire here. It's a lot like Vietnam.
Not the Viet Cong again, man.
Yeah, I know, right? All right, there's.
So, got the nice leather jacket like the Donnie Brasco.
Yeah,
look,
you see,
right?
I'm not sure exactly what you do, but by your outfit, I want you to be my manager.
Oh, you want me to be your manager?
Yeah, for
Dude,
anything.
I'll get you a gold record if it kills me.
Okay,
I'll
good.
break into Aretha Franklin's house and get you that gold record. If I have
Dude, you
to.
look like one of the porn managers from like Boogie Nights.
Yeah.
Just don't put me up there with those Harvey Weinsteins or anything.
This guy manages porn. He manages music, movies, anything, bars, strip clubs. This guy will do anything for a little bit of peace.
I was really going for the prostitute thing because I was trying to make some money tonight, but
Yeah.
everyone looking at me like, "Hey, are you Rashad from 10 years ago?"
Could be.
Could be.
That's how you dressed in 2007.
Jesus, I wish. I got a lot of tail.
No, this is good. This is awesome.
Well,
All
I mean, I
right.
wasn't coming in today to this party thing. I was going to just stay home or help my friend decorate for a big party tomorrow. It's a loft, and everybody's involved.
Yeah.
So if the door's open.
Big Rob in the
decorate.
house.
What's up, Big Rob?
We gave Big Rob the shout out a little while ago about Deluxe, and when we saw you guys walk in, the good thing of having the crow's nest view from back here in the VIP at the US12 is, there's Rashad, and Rashad looks like a 70s pimp. Like, I don't know what's happening or what's going on, but yeah, it's a thing.
Sweet Haji, male prostitute.
That's right.
Good to meet you.
I began to tell them the story. I told the super tall, awesome, what's a sexy
Katie,
tall?
Katie.
Yes.
That's my first time meeting Katie. So I tell Katie about the first time hanging out with you guys over with you and Campbell.
Oh, jeez.
And I started off with Rob, and I'm like, Rob, he's a very big man, a large African-American man. He puts on a wig and gets on Guitar Hero and plays the most white boy wasted songs ever in life. That was my introduction to Big Rob. And I'm like, okay, what kind of party did I get invited to? Everybody's putting on wigs. And then, of course, give it, one more beer and, and a mixed drink, and I had a wig on. And
That sounds like something Matt would set up.
Yeah,
man.
I remember that night. We played Rock Band.
yeah, it was.
And I just I got these wigs. I never throw the wigs away from Halloween. And if anyone tries, I'll take them.
So just to stump the curiosity of everyone watching, that is a wig on your head?
What's that?
That's a wig on your head right there? Oh no! I thought you actually had the porn hair going.
That is the epitome of a wig.
This is like one of the better wigs I have. It might have been made from real hair or
Yeah, who cares,
Actually,
right?
it was a Jim Morrison wig, and it was curly.
Okay.
And then I kind of straightened it out I was going to actually dress up in leather pants.
It kind of looks like a Zach Galifianakis character.
It's like-
You're just an extremely thin Zach.
Look up Rafi from the league.
Rafi from the league?
Yes.
Oh,
Is
yeah,
that who
no,
you
that's a
look
good
like?
play.
He's,
Yeah.
he's Greek as well. He's got a Galifianakis name at the end. But basically, this is what he looks like. Beard and
That is a good hookup.
he is the originator of the pocket dog. He always has a hot dog in pockets. So
Just in
if
case
you're hungry,
shit gets
it's
weird.
like, where do you get this hot dog from? He's like, it's a pocket dog.
Nice.
Don't you have pocket dogs?
I don't. Let's not get it twisted. I've
yeah.
had a hot dog in a pocket before.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Uncanny. Uncanny.
It's Rafi. And he's completely insane. And
Right. Are you playing that part too?
I
Dude,
might.
give it a few minutes.
I just had my first shot of the night, so come on.
Okay.
I need to get primed. I'm
yeah.
like an old engine, you know. You
Yeah,
gotta prime
yeah.
it.
You know what's
If
funny?
it's not lubed up, it's not starting, right?
Dude, the last time I had a coat like that had to have been like 1978 in Texas, and I was a little baby man child, right? And somebody bought me a peanut butter coat just like that. And I remember I wasn't supposed to be eating something, and I went, oh, and I spit it out my hand and put it in the coats, and it turned into what's that hard rock candy I want to say pumpernickel, but it's not. It's
Annihilators?
no, peanut brittle.
Oh,
Yeah, because I think it was peanut butter based and something, but I spit it and hit it in the coat. Like when my uncle or granddad came by and I was like, yep, not eating anything. And I hung the weird coat up and it was Texas. It turned into some weird peanut brittle and I could never wear the coat again.
you're saving it for later. You're
I
preparing
was.
yourself for the worst.
I was. And I told, okay, here's another thing you guys might need to get in, or, to get in on. Our awesome Katie, our super tall, pretty waitress lady, she was like, oh, I've only been here a month. And I said, okay. I'm like, so Andrea, Rob, Rashad. She went through the Who I Knows. And I was like, oh, they haven't extended the old trip to the Bunny Ranch yet. And she went, what's the Bunny Ranch?
Only a select few go.
That is a select few, but I don't know. I got a good feeling about her. If you were going to possibly call her up from the minor leagues and, give her that one pitching start.
I'm always about just give somebody a chance,
Well,
Let her prove herself.
it took me a long time before I got the offer into the Bunny Ranch.
But you've never been back since, have you?
Oh, I've been back a couple times.
Oh, okay.
I had to walk home from the Bunny
So,
Ranch one day.
Bunny Ranch is. Could you do a little refresher for my mind, for the audience's mind?
It's one of our friends' homesteads that doubles as only a select few. We're going back. We're going to hang out and drink until the sun comes up or close to it.
So this is a private invitation establishment.
It is.
Okay.
And a lot of shenanigans, good times. I've woken up in the basement and it's a lot like Vegas because there is no light that can penetrate the basement.
Oh, wow.
I'm not sure if it was built as a
So
vampire layer.
you don't know whether or not it's 4 in the morning or 8 in the morning?
Yeah, the sun could be up. Somebody spilt their beer on my phone, fritzed my phone out.
Oh, no.
Everything happened, and I had to open my store in the morning. So I went, oh, no, what's going on with my store? And I got to do what I need. And I finally went upstairs and, looked at the clock on the stove and went, oh, F my life. I said, I should call somebody to come get me or call an Uber. But I can't because my phone is dead.
Yeah, your phone is fried.
And I had to walk all the way home, which is only 3.5 miles from there. But it was Sunday morning.
That's still a walk, man. That's still a walk.
Dude, Sunday morning, it started raining halfway on my trip down Wayne and Glenwood. And then I had to just do the walk of shame, the rain washing off my sins as I got to my house.
Remember the infamous 2 phone lost in one night? Yeah, I walked home, and I was the worst mistake. I literally said to myself, Rashad, if you lay down right here on the ground, someone will find you and take you home. That hurt that bad. My legs were just killing me with my hips.
I couldn't believe you did it, and I heckled you all the way down the alley.
You did.
I threatened to put sick Scuba Steve on you, but you said you had it.
See, you egged me on, and you gave me more, fuel.
Yeah,
To, say
the
no.
fire to make it to Michigan and 2nd Street. And then at that point, the legs gave out.
I was not about to let somebody take my phone or your phone. I wouldn't Sherlock home that for a bit.
I will tell you that somebody janked and ganked our phone, and I was not happy with it one bit. What do you have?
Tapping out for a second.
Okay. All right. Nick's had enough. He's the dance floor calling you big guy. You're just like, screw it.
I got tennis going through my main vein.
That's funny. He's, we had hot moms going wild out there, so he's like, uh-oh. He was like, dude, if I wasn't sitting behind this mic, I'd be getting on the, the hot moms and the, he was like, mom's gone wild. Yeah, I do like being at the US12 and looking at some of the shenanigans that go on, and like when people just decide it's dance time, regardless of the song, regardless of the God-given rhythm. But it's good. I like to see people having a good time, and it's still kind of early here at the US12.
And it's real. It's actually real people out there like having a good time. It's not like dressed up like, oh, I gotta get out here so people can see me.
Okay.
I gotta land that guy, or I gotta land that girl. I gotta walk around and like stare at people.
No,
people just don't care here. They just want to dance. They don't feel like dancing.
Have a good time. Yeah, it is. Dance like nobody's watching, but somebody's watching today. Damn it, we are watching. Hey, dude, I did a show earlier on. Like maybe 2 or 3 days ago, about Halloween and being in just the bastardization of Halloween. That every girl with their slutty X, Y, and Z outfit, right? And it's been a thing for a while, which, I should not be the one complaining about girls ever, dressing slutty.
Yeah.
But I also feel...
I dress up like a slut at least every Wednesday.
That's right, at least one day a week. So as long as you're keeping it real. But in that same token, I noticed that nobody is running overtly slutty outfits here today.
No, but there's some hot-looking outfits like her in the jersey. You don't really know what's going. That's pretty hot right there.
Yeah, Angie's the baseball. That's very cute.
Yes.
I don't think it's slutty though.
No, it's not slutty, but
No.
like, there's a certain hotness to it, right?
Showing,
Yeah.
It's like,
Well, because it's covering. Is she wearing shorts, like really short shorts? Yeah, that's like it's almost like creating the whole waking up after the night of sex thing, and she's like coming down in like one of your shirts thing. That's what it looks like to me. That's what.
Yeah,
that's what does it for me.
It's very Demi Moore in About Last Night, where she came down in the wearing nobody's shirt.
Yeah.
I'm a secret Demi Moore fan.
Yeah, no, I'm with you.
I like the fact she can only cry from one eye.
Dude, that's awesome.
It's weird, and I like it. It's a quirk.
Because it's very Two-Face-ish,
from-
right? Like you're a lot like Two-Face, the cartoon or the what you call it, Marvel or whatever guy, where if you could only.
That's the Batman dude, like
Two-Face?
Yeah, Two-Face from
Harvey Dent.
Yeah.
So it's like she could be really emotional and crying on one side, and all you had to do was like slide to the left, slide to the right, and I'm not feeling guilty about making her cry at that
Maybe
point.
she's bipolar. Half of her sad, half of her wants to kill you.
Multiple personality disorder.
Yes. No, that could definitely be.
Rob knows he's had experience with bipolar people, and I've had that too.
Quick shot of Rob.
I think you guys need some diversity. So do you want to sit down?
Yeah, tap in, man.
Just make sure you go past the Vietnam combat
Trigger wire. So this is the Rob that I've heard so much about in the past hour.
What's going on, man? Because of the crazy sound or whatever, you will have to get right up and be right up in the mix. Let me see.
All
Let me
right.
get her there too. I'll bring the mic to you, big fella.
Testing. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
I can pretty much make out a little bit.
There we go. So yeah, thanks for popping up and joining the shenanigans tonight, Rob.
I'm just hanging with my homeboy Gigolo Haji over here.
Yeah,
and,
he is Gigolo Haji
porn
times 12. I
management.
love it.
Yeah. Not a very good gigolo, but
No.
it's like he's like a mid-divorcee gigolo in the 70s. That's looking for scraps. And
Once
the
the
sexual predator that hangs out in the corner of the club.
Oh no,
Just
he's gonna get
stalking.
something. We don't know what it's gonna
I
be,
know,
but
yeah,
he's gonna
yeah.
get something.
once that 70s cocaine kicks in, he's doing anything he can. He's making all the right moves. He's getting the deal signed that
Right.
night. He doesn't care.
About 4 or 5 bumps later.
I'm a single dad. I gotta make money.
Yeah, you got to make money. That's why you do cocaine.
So what's going on? How are you enjoying your Halloween?
Yeah, It's all good.
It is. You know, it's Halloween, right? Everyone's like, "Are you gonna dress up? And are you gonna do?" I was like, "I'm an adult. I don't dress up."
He's been a Scrooge about the whole thing. He's like, all these damn kids and their Halloween parties, and it should only be Halloween night.
You just can't be all bah humbug about it. I mean,
Yeah, that's what I was telling him.
technically it is a pagan holiday, so I mean, that's not
right.
really good either. But
I mean, Valentine's Day is a Hallmark holiday, but we still got
yeah.
to do it.
I would have dressed up. I just didn't have time, dealing with life and issues and every day,
Who's got time?
just kind of put it on the back burner this year.
That's right.
I figured this was a good excuse to not dress up. Is
I
doing
do.
This.
I do have a wrestling mask, but it's in my pocket.
I was gonna say, do you have like a hidden, like it's in the glove box of the car just in case
I
shit gets
keep
weird?
it on me at all
Like
times.
Spider-Man, he pulls the mask up, put it
Right.
on. Underneath is his leotard.
All right, we'll have to let Rob, go between the Western style stall doors and come out, with a leotard and a Mexican wrestler mask.
Go that far. No,
All right.
I won't go that far.
So you're still down at Deluxe, right?
I'm at Deluxe on Saturdays.
Okay, so Saturday night at Deluxe. Anyone, if you happen to be downtown Detroit, go see Big Rob. Big Rob will make sure your whole Deluxe experience will be cool and solid. It was weird. I saw you guys walk in, and as you guys came in, I started talking about you way before you guys even noticed we
Good
were back
things, I
here.
hope.
That's
Good
right.
things,
Oh,
I
of
hope.
course.
All right.
Actually, I told them about our very first, the crazy, what you call it, what is that, rock band? Yeah, the rock band night and the wigs.
Yeah.
That was a hell of an introduction, like first night, like, all right, man, sit back. We're about to put on wigs and, and play some Nirvana or some Counting
That's a
Crows.
little blurry, man. I was really drunk that night. I don't remember much.
Anytime you're an adult and playing rock band, you better be fucking
Right. We
hammered.
had a good time singing and carrying on, but
Dude,
yeah.
I had a great night. I was like, why have I not hung out with these people sooner? Like, this is spectacular. I totally dig this.
Yeah.
Oh, you know who I told our pretty super tall volleyball playing waitress? She hasn't met AP, or she doesn't recall meeting AP yet. So I need to, I really need to facilitate this, because AP with a girl of that stature and pretty and cute and that tall, and AP being not so much.
I haven't seen AP in a while. Where's he at? He's like MIA, man.
He's working nights all the time now.
Oh,
So
that really cuts into his party.
it really does. I very rarely see him. Like, I almost have to be like jealous girlfriend. Like, all right, dude, it's been 3 weeks. Like, I'm gonna have to find another friend. Like, sorry, I'm gonna have to time you out. But he has mentioned he's doing a lot of afternoon drinking up here.
Oh, okay.
So he'll sneak in at the end of Jamie and Brittany,
Yeah.
and then he will go home and go to sleep and then go to work.
Right.
Which
right.
I'm not hip to. I can't day drink. I'm too old for that.
But he's got to get any way he can.
Yeah,
man.
and
his nature is he's got to get tore back a little bit. I think he has to do it to function. This is my opinion.
I'm in agreement with that. There's no way he can work the amount of hours he is without actually partaking in the libations in the manner in which he'd like to.
Yeah.
He's only been to the fine establishment in Romulus like maybe once a month. That's the only way I can, get him, and it's once a month. I will say when he goes, he completely loses his mind.
Yeah, he does that.
Uh-oh, we taking the jacket off?
The gigolo, he's getting hot over there, so he's got to.
He's going to start stretching out. He better not have a Mark Wahlberg moment in the mirror like on Boogie Nights where
He's about to take his Viagra and
that's right, and
dance.
start talking to himself. No, that is awesome. So, dude, this was a pretty cool experience with doing this. Obviously,
You got Viagra?
letting everyone know that, we're in the VIP, letting everyone know that the VIP for parties, special events, anything that we're doing, anything that you want to have a little bit of seclusion up here. Dude, if these walls could talk, these things have had quite a few parties.
Yeah.
The one thing I think, what was it, Fuel or whatever, I'm not going to say exactly, but you know what I mean? Dude, it's been, this is like the pseudo green room for when they do the large band, small venue. So yeah, it's pretty cool. But anyone has access to this room with a small fee for anything. I know New Year's it's kind of pricey, but other than that, it's a good venue.
Yeah.
And where has do you have a take on on whatever Scott, whatever his outfit is. Because when I saw him, I didn't even know he was here. I heard people yelling my name, but then I saw Scotty and I went.
I didn't even see what he was wearing. Is he wearing something today?
He's got like a fake beard on his face.
No.
You may have walked past him. He looks like a migrant worker, Cheech and Chong.
Okay.
Like, East, like born in East LA, like whatever Cheech and Chong movie that was.
Okay.
That's my guess. I have no idea what the actual costume is.
I figured he would have said something when I came in. He usually announces himself. He doesn't like to. Scott's not the type of guy to chill back in the cut and not say nothing. He's gonna.
Didn't he want people
everybody
to?
that comes to the door. So.
Didn't he want people to guess what he was wearing though? Wasn't that the thing?
Yeah, he did. Okay, tell me what you think that is.
Oh man. I don't know what the fuck that is.
That looks like a dude robbing a 7-Eleven is what that looks.
Yeah.
Like he's about to have a stroke. I don't know.
Yeah, no, it's disturbing. I walked past him, didn't even know it was him.
Oh wow. Damn.
Yeah, I have no idea what the heck Scotty's supposed to be. Scotty hasn't been on the show since the very beginning. But yeah, it's kind of off-putting because I almost walked past him and couldn't tell what it is. I don't know what he's wearing.
Wow. I don't know what he's going for. I'm gonna tell you.
What's the Randall doing for Halloween?
Probably drinking lots of vodka.
Okay.
Getting turned up, listening to records, and he's working on a new album right now. So
I've seen a little bit of that.
yeah, he's been doing that. So I think he's trying to look for inspiration
Okay.
on finishing up this album he's got coming up. So he's
That's cool. I was kind of, I went, okay, we've got part of the nerd team making their way into the building. I was expecting the continuation, but it looks like where's Big Jeff? Jeff not out tonight either?
well, Stranger Things season 2 started tonight.
Okay.
So I'm just letting you know, a lot of the nerds are at home.
They're
binge
checking
watching
in.
it,
Okay.
Yes. Probably binge watching the whole episode, all 9 episodes tonight.
And I know I told Randall,
Yeah.
watch it. No one will watch it. We're gonna have a party and watch all of it. Everything Sunday.
Yeah,
I don't
nobody.
think Randall's watching. He's too busy jamming out the records tonight and drinking vodka.
I mean, no way.
No, but Jeff is. I know Jeff is. He
Jeff
said,
done fucked, screwed up.
well,
I did catch either somebody's Snapchat. I caught somebody's Snapchat and whatever, and it's funny because I don't see Randall near as much as I used to.
yeah.
But as I saw the Snapchat in the kitchen and everybody was talking, and I caught like a quarter of a sentence with Randall going, rah, 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 and I went, there he is. That's my guy. So it was good to thank God for. And maybe that's why I expected you to be wearing some kind of Halloween costume, because I chimed in on your Snapchat where you were in there with the vampire stuff and the ears and whatever, and I was like, so I guess I was a little like, okay, he seems to be in the spirit, so I didn't know what you were going to have.
Yeah, I was thinking about it. No, I don't know. I wasn't feeling it. I don't know.
You and me both, man. I'm down to look at ladies and what they decided to wear, and it looks like Scott, hopefully he'll tell me by the end of the night, because I really need to know whatever that get up. And Rachel is wearing something similar.
Oh.
So I don't know what it is. It seems to be a theme costume, but
Okay.
yeah, I know they're having costume. They're doing prizes and giveaways for costumes and whatever. So
There's a costume contest tomorrow night at Deluxe
is there?
down in Greektown. First prize is $250.
Okay, so
Something
Deluxe.
like that, so yeah.
Oh, and they're putting a good bounty on it, like $250 for dressing up and
they're
looking
having
right.
one tonight, and I think they're having one tomorrow night too. So yeah.
Okay, and you're going to be down there tomorrow night?
Tomorrow night, man.
Okay, cool. So anyone who feels like dressing up and getting your holiday on, go ahead and definitely make sure, go down to Deluxe, take your chance at a possible $250, and obviously a good time. Greektown, downtown Detroit. It's a good time.
If they plan on coming in the bar wearing a mask, gonna have to take the mask off so we can see their ID.
That's right.
So
Any
the ID
masks.
matches the face. I'm just saying. So
That's right. If
the
you're wearing
doorman is like 0 tolerance.
Okay, so even
that.
if they're wearing a mask and they take it off and then they put it on
That's
somewhere
good.
in there.
That's fine. As long as the doorman can see.
Okay.
As long as he can match up the ID with the face and.
Because,
you
dude,
know.
I've developed this weird fetish, or like when you remember when the horse head mask was a thing and everyone was taking videos with it.
Yeah.
I mentioned that I also want to have sex with a chick wearing
Dude,
the horse
he's weird
head
as
mask.
hell, man. Horse head mask, that does not do it to me at all. I don't know about you.
Yeah, I really didn't even know that about you, Jake.
Well, it's part of a Godfather thing.
I guess he likes horses. I'm not a.
You mean the whole
I'm not,
Godfather scene was a horse's head in the bed?
Well, there's a horse head in the bed. It somehow brought me to some
and
weird
that
correlation.
turns you on.
It didn't turn me on, but
But you want to see a chick in a horse head.
Yeah, he wants to see a chick in
I
a
al-
horse head naked in his bed.
okay.
I also want to wear a horse head, right?
Okay.
The way it came to, like, it even jumped into my mind was girls were like, I want to get on the podcast and I'll talk about whatever, but I can't have anyone know it's me. So I went, okay, we just won't put you on camera or we won't do whatever. And I went, no, how about this? Because I like the female form. Put on a horse head and cut a little bit bigger section out to where they can talk adequately into the mic. So then they have their anonymity and they can still be on the mic. And I think it would be downright hilarious to bring the horse head thing back. Like, I caught the horse head thing at the very tail end of it. I need.
You know what? Just tell me
You
how that
didn't
works
get
out for you
closure.
when you actually.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna be a mystic. I'm gonna call. There will be a horse head scenario in the studio in less than 30 days.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Yeah?
Yeah,
That's what you want to
All right,
do?
be sure to tune in for that episode and.
I'm
it
going
out.
to. It'll be a really hot chick in a horse head mask.
Okay. All right.
And then I'm gonna go home and find weird, obscure things to,
Well, we had the conversation a few nights ago about having intercourse with fruit objects. So
Okay.
Do you know about grapefruiting? Have you seen Girls Trip yet?
Have I seen what?
Have you seen the movie Girls Trip?
Girls grip?
Girls Trip.
Girls trip? No, I have not.
Every pretty, well-known Queen Latifah's in it. Every even Jada Pinkett
Okay,
post.
I know you're talking about. Yeah, I've seen the previews for it.
Okay,
Yeah,
you
I didn't-
should. I watched it. It's like,
funny, huh?
dude, laugh out loud funny.
Okay.
And in part of it, there's a thing that's been going around. If you go home and you YouTube it, it's called grapefruiting, where they cut the top of the grapefruit off, the bottom of the grapefruit off, hollow out, and then they'll, put the
Don't do
gentleman's. There's a lot of things that can go wrong with the citric acid in the, along with it. But we did the show with the TV behind us, and a girl put a dildo through it, and
she
did the
just
whole
started
thing.
blowing the thing, like going to town, like she was. Ugh.
But
Yeah.
they do it in the movie, and it's funny. So that spun us off on other things done obscurely weird with a person's personal sexuality and fruit and whatever. This guy banged a banana in 8th grade. And there's a name for it. Somebody else mentioned it, where you would duct tape the outside of the banana, cut the end of the banana off.
Yeah, and you just put it in the microwave, squeeze out the banana stuff, and it's like a warm sleeve. Well, because legend has it that if you did that, it felt like a vagina. And for all the kids in middle school that were still
Did it
virgins,
feel like a vagina to you?
well, it was. I was still a virgin at the time. It could have felt like it. I had no comparison.
Okay.
That was the first warm
Oh,
sleeve
man,
I had
yeah,
ever
that-
stuck
that's
my
new.
thing in.
I know.
But the fact that you had to reinforce it with duct tape on the outside because
Well, because that way the bananas, it's a banana peel. You can do this and the banana falls apart. So you gotta give it a nice hard shell.
So, yeah, dude, we will we will take some left turns, right turns, scenic highway of weird sexuality, and somehow it came down to
I mean, I've heard of people cutting holes in pillowcases and fucking it.
well,
you know,
it was
or
kind
putting
of-
some kind of I don't know, some kind of sauce or salsa, and heating it up and put it in the pillowcase.
Well, I had a buddy-
There's actually a show on Netflix that kind of describes that. What's it called? Big Mouth. It's
Oh, I've heard of-
yeah.
It's animated.
I've heard a lot about Big
about
Mac.
adolescence and whatnot.
Oh, it's funny.
Well, I had a buddy back
Oh,
in
yeah.
high school that would make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, stick it in the crack of his couch, and just go to town in it. And I don't really know why you'd have to go to the full
Man,
extent of
that's-
making a full peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I think you could pick one or the other.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm fairly certain I humped a couch cushion in my day. Like, that crevice was calling my name when I was like 14 or something, or 13.
Yeah.
I can't either, admit nor deny that I have ever had sex with a couch cushion. But somebody to put a peanut butter and jelly in between it, squish it down, and then make the sticky.
I'm sure it felt better.
It possibly could
Peanut
have.
butter, jelly, and nut sandwich, though. Come on. It's got to fall apart while you're going to town on it. It can't stay full sandwich unless you've got some sort of reinforced bread.
I've never done that.
I would suggest trying it.
I'm just saying. I mean,
No,
that's some.
That's that one guy in
yeah,
8th
that's-
grade.
that's
Like,
some- that's
That's
some-
like innovating for masturbation as a child. You just got to
you're
figure
a horny
things out that
motherfucker.
gets
That's
you
what
off.
that is.
Yeah.
You're-
Yeah,
Well,
no.
because curiosity is like there's no fleshlights in when we were back in like
Right,
8th grade,
you're
so people were just
experimenting. You're trying
you're
to
like, yeah. If someone
figure
says, "Hey,
yourself
this
out.
feels
So
like
yeah.
if someone's like, "Hey, this feels like a vagina," 12-year-old me is gonna be like, "Yeah, I'm gonna do that right away." Like, you know what I mean? Like, I wasn't waiting around. I wanted to know. So,
so
I banged a
that-
banana. That was.
Dude, the Bang a Banana, I started putting snippets of certain parts of shows, and one of them was, hey, at 55:18, Nick gets into his I banged a banana, have fun, TMI, and it's weird. But, all right, how much, what kind of time are we at on the,
Well, okay, let's take a look.
I mean, on that note, I'm gonna get another beer because you guys talking about banging bananas. I gotta
Yep,
go.
no, that was
all
supposed to
good.
be a
All right.
segue, like, all right.
We've been going for about an hour.
Thanks for having me on the show.
Yeah, no, it was
and,
good. It was good talking to you, man.
Right on. Keep
Stay
on
away.
banging bananas, guys.
Always.
I'm gonna go home and find something in the fridge to do something weird with, god dang it.
We're at about an hour and 10 minutes.
Total between the two?
Yeah, between the two.
Okay. Well, we're gonna go ahead and where is said cam? Oh, you got said cam right here.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead. We got gangster pimp Haji, which if I had to call the I win the contest, Rashad's gonna go ahead and win the contest right off the rip. Look at that guy. That is it. That is the Halloween hookup. So we are here at the US12. We're gonna go ahead and probably partake in a couple drinks after this, and then we're gonna go. We're gonna log off. Nick has to get up for work in the morning
Yeah.
because he's a functional adult.
Something
I don't have
like
to go to work until 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
So, hey everybody,
Hey, everybody.
multi cam angles.
Even though you're already seeing us.
That's right.
Well, thank you for tuning in. This has been pretty cool.
No, it is pretty cool. If the audio plays nice and everything was solid, I think it's going to be cool. It'll be fun to listen back to.
I'm gonna make a note to not, because I've got it. Whenever I can go hours without peeing, but as soon as I get a beer in me, I gotta go every 20 minutes.
Yeah, no, that was like bush league bladder on your bath.
Dude, anytime there's alcohol in there, every 15 to 20 minutes. Swear my
No,
life.
I'm gonna be fine, but as soon as I do break the seal, yeah, it's on like Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
All right. Well, this will probably not be the last time we do something from the US12.
No, this is pretty cool. We'll have to set up something reoccurring here.
And when we do, maybe football Sundays or something.
Sure.
Seeing that we don't, we'll do football stuff. Obviously, we've got Houston and we've got the Dodger game. The World Series shenanigans. So, yeah, it's a cool deal. Maybe we'll do a sports deal on a Sunday. We're sitting doing something anyways. All right. This is the Bachelor Pad Radio. The Jake Podcast, Bachelor Pad Radio YouTube channel. Peace out. Thanks everybody who chimed in. Thank you.
Thank you,
I'm going to go
guys.
drink beer, do some Jameson. I may wind up at the strip club. I don't know.
I'll probably drink a little bit more and then go home, go to bed.
Awesome. We're going to do a whole bunch of that. Thank you everybody for tuning in. It's time to drink now.
Adios.
All right, and we kill the streams.